At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
Pahrump Nugget, Progressive Cash Drawings, Mystery Point Multipliers, Mystery Gift Days, Extra Cash for 4 of a kinds, Bingo, Bowling, Football, and Food Specials. Looking for constant action? Look no further. Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners. News is brought to you in part by One Nevada Credit Union, where right now you can refinance your auto loan with rates as low as 2.98% and no payments for 90 days for qualified members. Call us today for details. News 46 is also brought to you by the Bankruptcy Center of Pahrump. When it comes to sensitive matters like bankruptcy, take a breath of fresh air by calling an experienced and compassionate attorney at the Bankruptcy Center of Pahrump, 775-727-4747. News is also brought to you by Pahrump Dermatology and Skin Cancer. When you need the best dermatology care in Pahrump, call Pahrump Dermatology and Skin Cancer, 775-727-9800. News is also brought to you by Capriotti Sandwich Shop, located in the Pahrump Nugget Casino. Call us at 775-751-3354 to order ahead. News is also brought to you by Hope Counseling Services, where we specialize in behavioral health, inspiring hope for a brighter tomorrow. Call 775-727-0101 for more information.
Tonight on News 46, a motorcycle rider is airlifted following an accident.
And firefighters extinguish a fire in a shed.
And a final auction this weekend for Ace Hardware. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, April 24th, 2012. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Rhonda Van Winkle for News 46. And one man who was riding a motorcycle suffered major injuries after colliding with a sedan this afternoon at Irene and Leslie.
Tonight's accident report is brought to you by Stovall & Associates. Don't expect insurance companies to have your best interest in mind. Stovall & Associates cares. Let us help you if you have been involved in an accident.
Here at Irene and Leslie this afternoon, a 2-vehicle accident required Pahrump Valley Farm Rescue and Nye County Sheriff's deputies to respond to the scene. Witnesses tell News 46 that the motorcycle rider involved in this accident was attempting to pass the gold sedan when the gold sedan made a left-hand turn onto eastbound Irene. We're going to speak to Fire Chief Scott Lewis.
2-vehicle accident, one involving a motorcycle versus a passenger vehicle. We found the patient or passenger on the motorcycle laying on the ground. We called Mercier due to the nature of the injury sustained. Medic 1 provided patient care pending the arrival. Mercier 21 and patient care was subsequently transferred.
Mercier landed on scene right here.
They did. We used the Irene and Leslie. It was a perfect intersection. It was a parking area that allowed us some additional room with consideration to the power lines and the winds we have today. Everything went real smooth and the transition occurred nicely.
And inside the passenger vehicle, medics are tending to one person.
There's 2 occupants in the vehicle. We're medically evaluating. We do not expect them to be transported from the scene.
And so this person was transported via Mercier. And as well, Nye County Sheriffs are blocking the intersection right now.
They're conducting their investigation. They also assisted with the landing zone.
Witnesses also told News 46 that the motorcycle rider hit a telephone pole after he was ejected from the bike and that his helmet was found in a different location than where he was located. He was once again airlifted to UMC Trauma Center in Las Vegas. This is Deanna O'Donnell on Irene and Leslie for News 46. And thankfully, no other structures were damaged during a shed fire last night on Benaiah Street near Corbin. The structure was already fully engulfed when it was reported to Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue just after 5 p.m. last night on Benaiah Street, right off of Corbin and Charleston Park on the west side of town. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue had limited access to the structure that was located behind a residence. Nye County Sheriff's deputies blocked traffic in all directions. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue were able to extinguish the blaze without any further extensions. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
And we will have more local news right after this break. Please stay with us.
News 46 is brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Affiliated Physical Therapy. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain.
And welcome back. News 46 has learned that the chairman of the Nye County Republican Central Committee, Feli Kutavis, has resigned her position after the party apparently suffered a split regarding the support of their preference for presidential candidate. The dispute continued and members picketed her real estate office after learning the location for the county convention was going to be at the county seat in Tonopah and not in Pahrump. Mrs. Kutavis has also reported that her life has been threatened numerous times. We'll have more on this as the story develops.
And many of us here in town know the Floyd and Moore families. It will be hard to say the final goodbye this Saturday and Sunday when the last items of the decades-old business are auctioned off. The economy has hit many families very hard. Floyd's Ace Home Center said goodbye to their longtime employees, and now the door will be open to the public one last time to have one final sale.
At 1201 South Loop Road, Floyd's Ace Hardware has closed its doors after 4 decades of this family business. This Saturday and Sunday will be the final sale here. We're going to speak to Nick Moore and Ski Sensky.
As a lot of people know, we ended up closing our doors March 30th. The economy and whatnot, the current situations, but we felt that we went through our closure and liquidation process, and of course there's so much stuff in the store. It's pretty much impossible to get rid of it all, and we chose the most respectable business we could to partner with and do a public auction, and so we called up Ski, and here we are now. So
Ski, we're having this both days this weekend, actually.
Yes, it's actually 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, but I would like to take 1 second and thank Nick and his family for inviting us up here. You know, this is a very historical auction. It's another business that's been in Pahrump for years and years and years. And once again, I appreciate Nick and his family inviting us up here. The auction's actually going to be over a 2-day period. It'll be Saturday and Sunday. Saturday we start at 10 in the morning, and Sunday we start at 12 noon. Preview, which is very, very important. We're probably standing in about a 45 to 50,000 square foot building that's full. So preview will extend it a little bit longer if we need to. It'll start on Friday at 9 in the morning up until about 5, 6, 7 o'clock. If we still have people here, we'll accommodate them. Everything in here will be sold in a public auction format. And we're going to split it to where a lot of the hardware stuff is on Saturday, a lot of the Christmas decorations, which, by the way, is an incredible array of Christmas and holiday decorations. And then the auction will be split into both Saturday and Sunday.
And this includes the outside part of Ace Hardware as well.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, the variety of items is so diverse, it's absolutely amazing. From little decorative stones all the way to very precision pieces of hardware and everything in between. Really, really nice selection of sporting goods. There's youth baseball bats, youth softball gloves, sporting equipment, hardware, fittings and fixtures, very large amount of paint. And I mean, it's just all over the board, the quantity and the diversity of the items that will be offered for sale.
And we have these items up on your website right now?
Yes, we do have quite a few pictures on the website. We're going to add more tomorrow as we get the lot split out. But yeah, you can go to www.auctionnv.com.
And the Southern Nevada Detention Center held a barbecue today to honor, remember, and help support the family of 42-year-old Alejandro Gomez. Alejandro was struck and killed in the parking lot of the Pahrump Nugget last Tuesday.
The barbecue is in remembrance of Lieutenant Gomez, and then we opened it up to the public. We're serving tri-tip and chicken and all kinds of food, and all the proceeds is $10 a plate. Higher donations, more than accepted, and all the proceeds go to the family of Lieutenant Gomez that he left behind.
And his family being his wife and I believe 3 children?
Right, his wife, and then he has an older son who's in the military, and then he has a teenage son and then a younger daughter.
And how's his colleagues doing here?
I mean, everybody misses him. And Lieutenant Gomez, he was the type where he made an impact on everybody's life, and I think that void is felt. But people we're grouping together, working as a team, and moving forward, and just keeping his legacy alive here at the facility.
With the car wash that we had the other day and this barbecue, is this also helping? You're a chaplain in recovering and understanding and being together.
Yeah, absolutely. I think in times of tragedy and times of loss, I think it's just natural for humans to get together and work together and become more of a family, more of a unit. And it's great to see the town of Pahrump coming together and actually working together as a community with the Nevada Southern Detention Center and the people of Pahrump.
Are we planning any more fundraisers for the family?
We are. We have. I know the Moose Lodge, they're doing a spaghetti dinner sometime this week. And I believe there's one more fundraiser, but again, all the proceeds, 100% all go towards the family.
So the detention center is actually paying for this food, or the individuals here at the detention center paid for the food here so that it could all be donated?
Right, yeah, there were some staff members who brought food, who paid for food out of their own pocket, and then everybody else, they kind of made a dish and brought it, and then when the public comes, they'll pay $10 or more if they like, and all those proceeds go to the family.
Speaking of that, if people would like to donate and they couldn't make it to this event, or they can't make it to the spaghetti dinner, I believe that's on Sunday at the Moose Lodge, how can they donate?
They can come to the facility and donate to Vicki Gardner, or call, and even if they call and call me personally, I'll come down and meet them where they are and grab the donation and bring it back to the facility.
And to make donations, you can call 751-4500, extension 14506. That's 751-4500.
That's amazing to me how this community, when something like this happens, the community really comes together. Pahrump is very good about that.
They are, and it really does help in the healing process too, as the chaplain was saying there as well, all coming together.
Well, we're very sorry for his family, from all of us at KPVM. And everyone, to change note, a proud moment for Pahrump as a local teen is able to move forward in his music career. We'll have this and more right after the break.
News 46 is brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Affiliated Physical Therapy. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain.
Welcome back. We've seen him perform around town, and here at KPVM, we've been featuring young guitarist Derek Jordan's performances throughout the years. This teenager, who is a Pahrump local, was just accepted to the prestigious Boston-Berklee School of Music. Well, you may know 18-year-old Derek Jordan. We filmed him throughout the years here on News 46. He just was accepted into the Boston-Berklee School of Music. We're going to speak to him and his father, David Jordan.
On it. We'll work on it. It's very, very expensive. It's almost $33,000 a semester. So it's a very expensive school, but it's the best music school in the country by far.
We've kind of seen your son grow up here in town, and so proud of his accomplishments musically. He auditioned when?
March 3rd. Me and him went to Boston, and actually a lot of people here in town, good people here that like him so much, they put up all the money for me and him to go to Boston because, I've been laid off of work for a while, and they paid for the whole trip for us, and that was awesome.
What was the audition like?
Well, I went into the room and I played my prepared piece. I sight read a piece that they gave me, improvised over a blues track. Then I went upstairs for a verbal interview, and they asked me questions about what I want to do with music and all that.
What was it like to get accepted? How did you find out?
Well, they sent me an email. That's where I first found out. Then they sent me an actual copy in the mail. But
And so we're looking for some help. I know you guys are looking for some grants, and if we know some grant writers, they should contact you to help them out as well. But you're also looking at some grants, and is there scholarship possibilities or no?
Well, I was really shocked, since, you know, we come from a small rural community, that they didn't offer something to him, you know, because it's a private-owned school. So, you know, it's kind of all about the money, you know.
This is the first person from the town of Pahrump to be accepted into this school.
I would say it's probably the first person from Nye County to get accepted at that school.
So proud. Tell us how old you are, Derek.
oh, I think it's.
No, how old are you?
Oh, I'm 18.
18. So when would you be going? In fall?
In the fall.
And so right now we're looking for some donations, some help, some people who could give advice on grants. What?
Yeah, anything that would help. I would do anything for him to go there. He deserves to go there. And if everybody that's seen him growing up in town, they know he's a great kid and he's a great musician. And that's the place he belongs. You know?
How can people get in touch with you?
Well, they could actually get in touch with me through you, or, you know, or anything. They could get a hold of the station, get a hold of you, and you know how to get a hold of me.
And you'll keep us posted on what's going on. You've been playing at the Off 160 Coffee House pretty much every Friday night.
You know, Friday night I'll play a couple songs at the open mic, and then this Saturday I'm going to be playing there by myself from 6 to 9.
Wow, so people can come see you there.
Yes.
And they can also donate. I bet you have a jar out there.
Yeah.
Wonderful thing for the town of Pahrump to support a kid who's going forward and who is so talented.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good people in this town, and you know, they take care of each other out here, which is a great thing, you know. And they know Derek for a long time. They know he belongs at that school.
If you would like to help out the Jordans, you can give us a call at 727-9400, extension 201, to donate to Derek Jordan. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
As sure as night is dark as day is light, I keep you on my mind both day and night. And happiness I've known proves that it's right, because you're mine, I walk the line.
A very, very talented young man that Derek is. Well, thank you for that, Deanna. And now candidate Walt Grzinski will be holding a meet and greet this weekend.
The meet and greet is on the 28th of April. It'll be at 5 p.m. The address is 5300 Agio Ave. It's in Pahrump. It's in the golf course community. If you want to attend, please come. You have to RSVP. The phone number is 775-537-2331.
How's the campaign going?
Campaign's going very well. I'm getting a lot of positive feedback. I'm out knocking on doors, talking to people, and when it's an unusual, they don't expect it, but they're giving me some great feedback and give me that perspective that is not in the newspaper, and so I'm really enjoying it.
If people want to find out more about your campaign, how can they do that?
They can actually call me at 775-727-0819, or take a look at my my page on Twitter. It's Walt Grzinski. It's at Walt Grzinski at Twitter, or look me up on Facebook. It's Walt Grzinski on Facebook.
And we're going to have Zach Fuentes with your local weather right after this break.
News 46 weather is brought to you by Healthcare Partners Medical Group, with 5 locations in Pahrump. Local doctors and professional staff providing total care from infancy to seniors. News 46 weather is also brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
And welcome back to News 46. Zach Fuentes here with your weather. Today we had a few high clouds out there, and our temperature actually went down to 85. I think that's pretty nice, don't you? Winds coming out of the south at 8, and our gusts kind of did pick up there at 15 miles per hour. Pressure at 29.95, and our UV index actually went down for a change from 9 very high to 7 high. Humidity was at 15%, and our sunrise today was at 5:59 a.m. Record was 99 degrees back in 1946. Tonight we're going to have partly cloudy skies. Our low 61 degrees, still not bad, and winds coming out of the south-southwest at 7. Gusts going down just a little bit to 12, and our humidity going up to 26%. Sunset at 7:26 p.m. in our record, 38 degrees back in 1937. Tomorrow looks like partly cloudy skies for the daytime, and our high is going to go down even more. We're getting back into the 70s there, borderline 80s at 79. Low is going to be 55 degrees, and our winds coming out of the south at 9. Gusts are going to pick up, so it looks like it's going to be windy tomorrow, 20 miles per hour for those. And our UV index is going back to normal at 9, very high. Our sunrise at 5:57 a.m., and our humidity at 29%. Taking a look now at our 7-day forecast. Now, I said for tomorrow that we're going to have partly cloudy skies, and that's true for the daytime, but it looks like Wednesday evening there is a 20% chance of some showers, so we'll keep our eye on that. Thursday, there's a very, very small chance of some rain, too. It might carry over, and as we progress through tomorrow, we'll see if that happens. Thursday, though, is going to be windy as well, 22-mile-per-hour gusts. But after that, Friday, through the rest of the week, it looks like the clouds are going to be cleared away. And our temperatures are actually looking pretty nice, too. No signs of the 90s again. Our highest high is going to be 85 degrees on Tuesday, and our lowest low is going to be Thursday, 53 degrees. Not too bad. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Zach, for the weather. We appreciate that. And just a reminder, get your digital conversion boxes or your high-definition TV as soon as possible. And, you know, keep in touch with Walmart and Radio Shack to see if they have a supply in. Because for a while, you know, we took 41 off of the air because of the whole digital conversion. Yes. But, Deanna, Walmart kept running out, and so did Radio Shack, of conversion boxes, and because they couldn't keep up with it, we went ahead and put 41 back on the air, but we don't know how much longer that will be, so we want to give you out there time to make sure you can get switched over to digital, whether it's a conversion box or if you get a high-definition TV. We want to make sure that you guys can still get us because so many of you depend on our news every day, so make sure that you check with Walmart on a regular basis.
I know that Walmart was saying that they could only order so many at a time. Radio Shack was pulling them in from other stores in Nevada because they were coming off the shelves. But I know that you can get those boxes, and there's some way to hook them up, and I know that you have to rescan your digital TV. Some people are able to pick it up just over the air with a digital antenna.
Yes, and that's the thing too, is it would benefit you once you switch over with a conversion box or with a digital TV, that you get a digital antenna. They're not very expensive. Rod's TV, I think it has them for like $25, but the difference is that the high definition antenna, it picks up thinner signals because high definition signals are thinner than your old analog signals. So your old analog antenna will pick us up, but a high definition antenna will do better. So that's a possibility. And of course, we're always giving you Rod's TV's phone number, and he's available. But if you want to do this yourself, you can call the station at 727-9400 and ask for Luann, or Lulu, we call her. Yes. And she can walk you through the steps also. And then if you can't do it on your own, go ahead and call Rod's TV and see if you can book an appointment to get him out and take care of that for you.
That number is 727-9395. But, of course, give us a call at the station because Lulu's as technical as Rhonda just showed us that she is.
We've got to know these things, right? And hey, the Biz Expo is going to be coming up this weekend too, so you can always visit us at the booth at the Saddle West. And don't forget, Domino's has their special through Wednesday, so give them a call and get the news special. Mention News 46.
There you go. That does it for this edition of News 46. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Rhonda Van Winkle.
And from all of us up here on the hill, have a great night. We'll see you again here tomorrow night.
Good night.